Number 7. The death-proof remote job. Sounds super morbid, but hear me out. This industry is literally recession-proof, and the earning potential is insane. We're talking about remotely selling funeral packages and services, working directly with funeral homes to coordinate offerings, helping families pre-plan arrangements to lock in costs. Think of it like being an event planner for life's final ceremony, and you can do it all from the comfort of your home office. It requires a massive amount of compassion. Base pay might start around $54,000. With a good commission structure, earnings can soar toward $86,000. Some people reported making over $120,000 in their first year. The secret isn't being pushy, it's being an empathetic, patient guide. Pros: high commission potential, stable, growing demand. Cons: emotionally challenging and mentally draining. Opportunity. Score: 8.5 out of 10. Demand and money are there, and there's less competition than you'd think. If you're finding value, gently tap that like button. Now, let's move on to number 6. Coming in at number 6 is what I call tech's most boring writing goldmine, the user manual or technical writer. I can almost hear you yawning, but stop. This boring job can be your ticket to an amazing work-life balance and a fat paycheck. Your entire job is to take complex information about software, gadgets, or machinery, and break it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. You're basically a translator, in pajamas. Entry-level salaries start around $47,000 and can climb to $76,000 or more. A subscriber took a technical writing course, built a small portfolio, and landed a remote role, making $65,000 a year. They only work about 25 hours a week. Skills are straightforward: clear writing, attention to detail, patience, and a basic understanding of tech helps. Perfect for introverts who love independent work. Pros: steady workflow, solo focus, growing demand. Cons: repetitive tasks and tight deadlines. Opportunity score: 7.5 out of 10. Coursera's technical writing certificate is discounted. Link in description and pinned comment. I've put the link in the description and the pinned comment. Don't miss it. Up next, at number 5, job for all you math nerds, the statistics validator. This is basically detective work you can do from your couch. You know those bold claims. 9 out of 10 dentists. Clinically proven to reduce wrinkles. You verify if they're actually true. You analyze raw data, check methodologies, and make sure companies aren't misleading the public. Pay starts around $40,000 to $64,400, with project bonuses. Agencies and big companies value this. You keep them out of legal trouble. You need strong analytical skills, solid statistics, and insane attention to detail. Basic programming helps. R or Python can open higher-paying projects. Pros: perfect for math lovers, stable hours, minimal client interaction. Cons: monotonous and deadline pressure. For stability and impact, opportunity score: 8 out of 10. Drop a comment below with which job interests you most. I read them all. Chapter 4. Cracking into our top 4 is the WordPress support technician. Think of yourself as a digital superhero for small businesses. When a site crashes, a theme breaks, or a plugin nukes the site, who do they call? You. You troubleshoot, fix the code, and save the day. Entry level is around $42,000, rising to $63,000 at agencies. Build reputation, then charge $75, $100, even $150 per hour for emergencies. A few calls a week can hit 6 figures. No WordPress cold, basic HTML, CSS, and most importantly, problem-solving and calm customer communication. Pros: non-stop demand. WordPress powers 43% of the web. Flexible hours, path to your own business. Cons: odd hours, constant updates, stressful outages. For massive upside, opportunity score: 9 out of 10. At number 3, the documentation writer for internal processes, creating order out of chaos. You interview teams, learn how they do everything, then craft crystal clear SOPs and company manuals. Pay starts near $69,000 and can reach $125,000. Skills: crystal clear writing, organization, interviewing and process mapping, analytical and creative thinking. It's fantastic and high impact, but specialized, often needs tech writing or BA experience. Opportunity score: 5 out of 10, harder to enter, but higher pay. At number 2, the Digital Vault Guardian, the Database Administrator, or DBA. Treat company data like a bank vault. You hold the keys, keep it secure, fast, and accessible. Entry level starts around 70,000, specialize in Oracle or AWS, and you can command 121,000 or more. Companies are desperate. Outages and breaches cost millions. Skills include DBMS mastery, SQL, security awareness, and fast troubleshooting. Certs can beat degrees. Here. Opportunity score, 5 out of 10. Higher barrier, massive rewards. The number 1 boring remote job that quietly pays 6 figures is the data taxonomy specialist. Imagine a chaotic library. You build categories so everything's findable. Replace books with data, that's taxonomy. You organize massive datasets so search, AI, and UX actually work. Entry starts around 77,000 and rises to 139,000 or more. Barriers are lower than you think. Be logical, organized, and think in systems. I saw a 19-year-old land this with no degree. Learned online, built a portfolio, now makes 6 figures. For pay and accessibility, opportunity score, 9 out of 10. Want a fast track? Check my best certificates video, link on screen. If you want part 2 of the stories behind the vaults, subscribe and turn on notifications.